Hi, welcome to Being Mindful. I'm Susan Brumbaugh, and I'm a licensed mental health counselor. This channel is all about mindfulness meditation, and I just really enjoy sharing the meditations that I lead with as many people as I can. So I'm glad you're here today. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel and would enjoy participating in future meditations, I hope that you'll consider subscribing. What we're doing today is taking a look at our emotions and expectations around the American holiday of Thanksgiving. There are such traditions that we have come to expect around this holiday season. And so let's take a little time through this meditation to explore how it usually is, how it may have to be, and how we might approach this time with a little more resilience and possibility. So let's get started. All right, so as we head into the holiday season, it is a different holiday season than we have ever experienced. And so we can explore what is going on within us as we consider what the upcoming holidays may hold, what's possible and what's not possible, and allowing ourselves to feel what we feel and come to a place of peace about where we're headed. So I'll invite you to close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. Otherwise, you can just gaze lightly downward. We can take a deep breath. To create a clearing for consideration. It wouldn't be a mindfulness meditation if we didn't begin by coming to an awareness of the present moment, noticing what we can sense through physical touch, sound, smell, taste, and even with a light, unfocused gaze or closed eyes, there's a sense of light. You just take it all in. Allow whatever is swirling around in our minds to move into the background while we focus on what we're feeling in this moment. If we're sitting, we can sense the ground beneath us. We can physically feel the ground with our feet. We can notice where our bodies are in contact with whatever it is that we're sitting on. And not just have an awareness that we're sitting, but feel the sensations of sitting. And from this grounded place, we can let ourselves explore where we are with the holidays that are coming up in this season. For Americans, Thanksgiving is a big deal. It's often a time of gathering together of feasting, of time away from our work and our daily grind. A time of gratitude, a time of reflection. And for many people, that large family gathering is just not going to be possible. Or if it does happen, it won't look the same. For some people, this time that we're in has been so devastating that there's no possibility of a big feast. Their finances won't allow it. For some, it will be a small, intimate gathering of family who are already living together. For some who live alone, there will be no in-person gathering. And feelings of isolation may be at the front of the mind. So whatever situation or circumstances you are facing around these types of large family-oriented celebrations, allow yourself to be sad about that, to have some grief. We have this tendency to not acknowledge when something is hard. We feel like somebody else probably has it worse. And who are we to whine and complain about something that at the end of the day isn't the end of the world? But it does hurt. There is loss. And if you are allowing yourself to feel that loss and grief now, you might check in with your body to see how that is being experienced in this moment. Right? This thinking about the future may evoke emotion, but we're feeling that emotion now. If there's any constriction or tightness, using the breath to expand and open. And then the out breath can bring a sense of relaxation. And as we consider this new reality, it does bring loss and pain as we consider it. But as we walk toward that time, we can find ways to accept and perhaps even embrace some sort of possibility. We can still use this time to be grateful for something, to look for things that we can be thankful about. We can still use it to reflect on our lives. We can find ways to be with our loved ones virtually through phone or video. Maybe there are even new traditions that can come out of this novel time that we're in. If we're not in any position to celebrate for whatever reason, we can still hold our heads up, be resilient, thankful, and reflective. And perhaps the mind argues against the idea of accepting something that we don't want. But the fact is, it's there. And if we chafe against it, if we push against it and fight, we make ourselves miserable and we change nothing. If we decide to choose and embrace what is right in front of us, it gives us the power. We are no longer victims of our circumstances. We choose who and how we are going to be. So check in with your body one more time. Notice the flow of breath, the sense of groundedness and support. If your eyes have been closed, you can open them and begin to wiggle fingers and toes. And before moving into our day, we can take some time to reflect. Now we come to the post-meditation time of reflecting on the experience. It was pretty heavily guided. There was a lot of talking by me, and that may have created a lot of cognitive possibility and reaction for you. But you may have also noticed some things in your body, some ways that your body was reacting to what your mind was doing. So I would invite you to share anything that you experienced or noticed or just want to reflect on in the comments. It's great to be able to externalize your own experience in that way and to maybe hear and see what other people are experiencing as well. In addition to leaving comments, a thumbs up is always appreciated. It's very affirming. And at the end here, I will be sure to link to a playlist. I think it will be up here that you can use to visit other videos on acceptance. If you haven't already subscribed, you can use this little ship to click and subscribe. Thanks so much for being with me today and have a wonderful day.